Okay, we're live. What's up, YouTube? It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another live commentary. This one is an anime from the year 2000, if you saw it in the theater in the US or Canada. And that is the Pokemon, the movie 2000, The Power of One. Yeah, I'm going to do this movie. It starts with a short film, and then we'll get right to the main event. This movie, I love this movie. This is my favorite Pokemon movie, animated wise. Legendary Birds, Hey Network 98 and great atmosphere, great soundtrack. The voice acting is pretty good too for the English dub. So let's get started. It's still Asian month. I want to get something done. See at least one anime. There's a Nintendo logo because, of course, Pokemon is a Nintendo property. And I saw this one in the theaters when I was 15 years old. So there's Pikachu. Yeah, I already did Detective Pikachu last year, so now I got to do one of these. There it is, Pokemon the Movie 2000. The one with Lugia. This came out before the game did. Pokemon Gold and Silver in the U.S. I take it to Comic Con, or I will. Pika. The starters: Squirtle. You have Psyduck. You have Togepi. Yeah, this short is not in the Blu-ray. So there's Ladybug. Yeah, we'll be seeing that later in the games. They showed a so cute. BBB. There's Meowth. Hey, Spider-Man. Doug Trio, Diglett, Meryl, yeah. This movie's pretty short. Without this short, it's about an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah. It says 142. It says 102 minutes, but that's because of this short. It's like 15 to 20 minutes long. So this is the awesome soundtrack coming to the rescue. Down in the spirits fall, up on the way. We hear your call. On a mission, we're united as one. Friends forever, yeah. Here we come in the time that we had our eye. We're a team on a roller coaster ride. Each one of us shows us what to do. Searching for you. Read it to me. It's a legendary franchise, over 25 years old, and the games are still freaking awesome. I just finished Pokemon Brilliant Diamond last week. I still love the game. I'm still playing it and trying to complete the national decks. I watched this anime since I was 12 years old in the 90s, and I'm still watching it on Netflix because it's legendary, man. It just is. Japan did a great job. It had the staying power that Digimon just did not have, or Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever. It's still there. Beautiful animation, by the way. And yes, Iku Utani is the voice of Pikachu for me forever. Before Ryan Reynolds. I'm getting glitching a little bit. It's probably because of the weather. It's been cloudy today. Yeah, this short is not on the Blu-ray, so don't try to find it. And I've never seen the Japanese version of this. I'm going to see the third one in Japanese sometime this week. You gotta rescue me. The games are just fun. I haven't played Arceus because I heard it was just, you know, BB. This is where they meet Elekid, the baby form of Electabuzz and Electivire. There's Spearows and Fearows, yeah. BBB. He's cute. He's got a little plug on his head. Yeah, people know who they hear that voice and they know who it is. It's cute. Baby. He's a mouse. Yeah, they said in Cinema Sins, he said that it's a squirrel. No, Pikachu's a mouse, not a squirrel. There are Pokemon that are squirrels, like Emolga. There's Wigglytuff, yeah, Victory Bell, Whipping Bell, Bellsprout. I had all these movies on the first three movies on VHS, but I upgraded to Blu-ray because they're widescreen. Heard those. And this is the original DVD, the one that has the short. Because if you get this at Best Buy now, it doesn't have the short. It just has the film. Hey, God, got you. BBB, like it's like. Hmm. And it's for kids. This is a franchise that was meant for children. But I was a kid in 1997 when the anime came out in the US. I was 12. My sister was 5 years old. Yeah, I left Cartoon Network because first it was on the WB, and then it ported to Netflix because people stream everything now. There's Mankey, Hoot Hoot, Voltorb, Parasect, Chansey. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's all hand drawn animation. There's some CG in the movie, but I'll get to that. You saw Venonat, yeah. Beep, beep, beep. There's a nest of execute. We're only about 10 minutes in. Hmm. Yeah, they bite Bulbasaur's vines. Togepi evolves twice. This time it only evolved into Togetic. It wasn't until later that they evolved it into Togekiss, which is that big oval-shaped Togepi that has wings, big wings. It's cute, yeah. It's for kids. This was meant for children from the beginning, all the way from in the '90s, all the way to the very day. And yeah, there were episodes and shows, that movies that made me cry. Several episodes, especially the recent ones in the past 10 years, where I got emotion out of some of the new characters. Paris, Sandshrew. Here's when we see the Blossom, the dancing Blossom. Yeah, and if you see this on streaming, they don't have the short. It's just on the DVD and the VHS, not the Blu-ray or the digital copy. There's the Blossom. Dun, 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 dun. Bell, Bell, Blossom, Isle, Gloom, Gloom. Bad dubbing. Polyrath, that's Poliwhirl, not Polyrath. Tentacle. Poliwag. Yeah. Yeah. La. Psyduck is like, what? Yeah. Poliwhirl, not Polyrath. Poliwrath has the angry eyes. I know most of the names of these Pokemon. There's over 1,000 now. New games coming out in the fall. Scarlet and Violet, and I can't wait to play those on the Switch. I had the Pokemon movies for my birthday. Good for you. I got one for my birthday as well. The second movie I think I got on my birthday. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I also got the third movie on my birthday. I still got my cards. I did not sell them. Clefairy. I still got my stadium games. I still got the blue and yellow and the blue version on the Game Boy. Still got them. I never get rid. Metronome. It just stood with me even after over 25 years. Yeah. I had a Pokemon cake when I was 18 as well. Pikachu. This animation is delightful and very colorful. Japan really knows how to bring out the best out of a cartoon when it's done well. No, they're not. There were some Pokemon movies. There's one I'm not a big fan of, and that was Heroes from 2002. That one was just underwhelming. Not horrible, just really underwhelming. I don't remember it at all. It was like 20 years ago, and I thought it was just there. Pikachu. Yep, that always works on a Gyarados because it's a flying and a water type. Buffalo. There's a storm cloud, yeah. Look at that animation. It's really cool. So there's Vulpix, Raticate, the EVs. BBB. This franchise, yes, lasted so many years, and I thought it would fizzle by the 2010s, but no, the games keep topping themselves. They're good. They're very engaging. They saved me from a lot of boredom in the past 2 decades. I'm going to say that right now because there were a lot of times that nothing was happening, and I played these games in the winter, and they got me through the most boring, cold months of December, January, and February. Yeah, and even in the spring this year when I was in the car, I was like, I had to play my game and just finish it. I want to be the very best. Yeah, search it. All right, well, yeah, that legendary theme song that everybody knows that's seen the cartoon, played the games, or played the cards, played with the cards, or if they had the collectible toys. Snorlax, yeah. Looks like a matte painting when they put the trees. They got like swirls. It looks like a matte painting. Pokemon 25th anniversary. Yeah, I know. This year in Japan it was 95 when they were making the cards and the anime, but we got it in the U.S. in 1997. Even though I'm not a Pokemon fan, the song I think it's quite catchy and memorable. It is. No, this is spam. This is spam. Hide his user. Pikachu. Good. And remove. Pikachu. I don't know why there's got to be so much spam in my chat. Yeah, this is when him and Elekid hold hands and start hitting the lightning with their electricity. No, but they hit a tree. Yeah, it hits a tree. It starts a fire. Boo! Yep, water attack. And Pokemon are not freaking. Those people were saying that this is witchcraft. Yeah, kiss my ass. This is a Japanese monster collecting franchise. It has nothing to do with magic. That spam message was gross. Why do these people exist? Because they're sick. They want to try to throw me off because the chat just reopened. Last week I couldn't go on the chat. It was just blocked for some reason because of robots like that. Oh, this is when Snorlax sees the food. Yeah, apples. Yeah. Chew. Yeah, Pikachu is holding onto the thing. Apples are healthy. Yeah, I eat them all the time. Green, red, or even uh dark apples. I usually eat them every week because they give me energy. I have one in my room, but I'm going to eat it tomorrow. Have you seen Robots? Yeah, I have Robots on DVD. If you have, what do you think of Ewan McGregor's American accent? Is fine. It didn't bother me in that or in The Island. He can act. I'm seeing Obi-Wan Kenobi this weekend on Disney Plus, the first two episodes. Other people are seeing Stranger Things season 4, the first half of it. My sister's going to see that. It's short is cute, and it's about almost as long as an episode of the show. Here comes the sun. There's a Dragonair. Beautiful rainbow in the sky. This one, Execute, evolves. They're so cute. They dance on a little leaf stone. Executor. Yeah, this is the original Executor. The Alola version has a long neck, and it's a dragon type. So, see, I even knew the different forms. The only game I refuse to play is Go because you have to do it on your phone. That was dangerous. I don't know why people are getting into accidents, because of playing Pokemon Go. Executor. Yeah, Executor doesn't have arms. It's just legs and heads. Beep 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 beep. Legendary, man, legendary. Meryl. Science. Baby. Executor. Pikachu. Oh, Natalie, I love your face. A unique creature gave up its teeth to get a tongue. Wow, an hour? Oh, that was a live stream. That's why. I never want to go to camp ever again. Yeah, me neither. I haven't gone camping since I was 9. Have you ever heard of the new A24 film Men? Yeah. There's Ash, Misty, and Tracy. Brock only has a cameo in this movie. Stephen Curry plays Sonic Heroes. P. Pika P. P. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Here comes the main event. Kids WB. Remember that symbol? Yeah, that doesn't exist anymore thanks to the CW. But they haven't gone camping since I was a kid because I went to a summer camp in the 90s and the 2000s, but then I stopped. Hey Milos, what's up? I'm doing the Pokemon movie. Well, the second film. I only have the second film on DVD. The first three I have on Blu-ray, but I don't have a Blu-ray player down here, so I just got to do DVDs and digital copies for now. I saw it. I won't spoil it, but the last act of the movie is so disturbing. Chills. Yeah. Beautiful music. This music is amazing. The score in this movie. Disturb not the harmony of ice and lightning. And there's Slow King. Not the These titans reconstruction on the world of which they clash. Though the body and lies to quell the fighting, lone its song will fail. Thus the earth shall turn to ash. Wink, wink. O chosen one, in thy hands. It's pretty. It's like a Shakespeare play. Troyers combined, tame the beast of the sea. It's a great, really great speech. His name is Lawrence the Third. He never says his name in the American version, but I read the there was a comic that said his name. Moltres, yeah. Zapdos and Articuno is the Titan of Ice. There was another Titan of Fire, the Ho-Oh, which is also fire. The music is epic. It is. I love it. Trace Zapdos. I haven't watched this movie in a long time. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a couple years. Ultimate pop. Disturb not the harmony. Yeah, it is. It's a great. How does the movie Inside Llewyn Davis look to you? I don't know. This is stunning animation. It really is. Even for over 20 years ago. Some of the CG is a little bit like video gamey, but it is a video game movie, so he's bombing the islands and releasing the legendary birds. The only one he doesn't capture is what you call it, Articuno, the Titan of Ice, which I love. That it's my favorite of the three legendary birds. Video game movies that are good, yeah, they exist. People just have to really look for them. This is when Moltres shows up. I watched The Lost City on Paramount. I thought it was mediocre, honestly. Yeah, I've heard it wasn't that great. I heard some people say it was kind of funny. Yeah, and uh, Moltres is a crane, Zapdos is a woodpecker, and Articuno's a pigeon. Lugia is the coolest looking one though, because it's looks like a dragon. Because this honors the anime, but the continuity it's not. This is non-canon. Like what happens in these movies don't affect the plot of the show. They're standalone stories, but they respect the animation. He stole a bird. Lugia actually is not a dragon type. It's a flying psychic, I know, but it looks like a dragon. I mean, look at that face. The dragon is like a Salamence or Charizard or something like that. I remember playing as Lugia in the silver version when I was a teen. Awesome. Lugia. Oh man. It's CG when you see it for first. Looks really good though. Look at that. Wow. His glowing eyes, yeah. I had chills seeing this in the theater when I was 15. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. The Power of One is the subtitle. I don't know what it is in Japanese because there's like 15 words for it. They say Kaiju Daisen, this, that. I can't say the Japanese version. I just say the English version. Pikachu Project 1999 because that's when the movie was made in Japan. But we always get things a year later. The weather here. Yeah. There's Misty and there's Ash, aka Satoshi in Japan. Opening to the Pokemon movie tonight is awesome. It's amazing. It's visually stunning. What are we waiting for? And also, the voice of Ash was at Comic Con a few years ago. I didn't see her, but to midst on the to risk it out and not forget the lessons that I hold. I wanna go where no one's been, far beyond the crowd. There's Scyther, the ways to take a man. Use the power that's in my hand. We all live in a Pokemon world. I wanna be the greatest master of them all. We all live. We all live. Well, yeah. Then all the rest. So you wanna be a master of Pokemon? There's Charizard. Yeah. This takes place like right in the middle of the Orange Island season, and right before Ash goes to Johto a few months later. Number one. We all live in a Pokemon world because we do. My favorite legendary is Giratina and Darkrai. Good choices. Joins John 6 years ago. For those of you who say there's a New Hope Part 2, you're out. There's a New Hope Part 2. There's a lot of storms in this Pokemon movies. I notice it doesn't just rain though; it also snows because the weather's out of balance in this movie. And even though Tracy was not as good as Brock, he's not the worst companion for Ash. The worst one was in Black and White. It was what's his name? Silent. Oh my god, he was so gay and so annoying. He had green hair. He was just so boring. This is a good Pokemon movie. Yes, it is, Josh. I saw this in the theater. I got a legendary Mew card, and I still have it to this day. And also, when I got the VHS of this, I had it came with a card as well. I keep those cards because they're worth a ton of money now. The black and white series, I didn't hate it. I just didn't like Silent. My least favorite series was XYZ because they stretched out the storylines way too freaking long. The story with Ash's Greninja, it went on for like 25 episodes. I can't believe you actually liked Kylo Ren back then until they ruined his character in the later sequels. But like I said, he threw a hissy fit, and that was on my old YouTube channel. Now he's a joke. The Riddler is a much better Kylo Ren than that guy. Because there's beautiful snow and Lugia is going under the water. Yeah, it's amazing. Shamudi, that's a Japanese name. Diamond and Pearl was the best series. What was one of the best remakes that they made? That definitely. My favorite's Johto, all of it, even the later seasons, Master Quest and all that, because I just love those games. Gold, Silver, and Crystal were amazing when I was a teen. I don't know why they didn't just make the DVD widescreen because that's what people want to see anyway. There's Pidgeys. There's Ash's mother and Professor Oak. I saw him in the game. Yeah. See, my favorite is Johto too. Yeah, Mr. Mime. The same voice of Ash's mother is the same voice as May in Pokemon. What was it? Sapphire and Ruby. Awesome, awesome. Her voice is cute. They changed it in later seasons, but mm-hmm. Snow. It is snow. It's almost summer. Yeah, look at the Northern Lights. I don't know if I'd say the Men is a darker film than the Northman, but it's certainly creepier and weirder. Veronica Taylor, Ash, and May Delia Ketchum. Yeah, dig dig dig. There's a Diglets. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, I know. Yep, in all of these movies, something goes terribly wrong. There's Pikachu's face. And these are the natives of the island of Shamudi. Pikachu's cute. Yeah, and so is Pichu and Raichu as well. There's a lot of girls in this movie. It's cute. Have a little sister. Yeah, Melody. Yes, this is the voice of Max from Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby. How do you feel about the Mario movie getting delayed? I can wait. I just did a Mario commentary yesterday, so you can see that from me. Hmm. It's a cute name. I don't know what her Japanese name is. Yep, I still am, even at in my 30s. Yep, that reaction, I get that reaction too. Arrival, and only you with the guardian of the waters. Right, goes to fire, ice, and lightning. I love how epic this movie is. There's an old man, yeah. Yeah, she kisses him. Yes, they did kiss in animes back then. I love the expressive eyes that they have because it is an anime. Yeah, try not to get jealous. And Ash is the chosen one because in the why you think he's in almost every single season of the anime because he's the main character. I mean, there was one series that was like a mini series that he was not in called Pokemon Chronicles. He wasn't the lead, but it was very short. It was the main series from Kanto all the way to recent on Netflix. It's always his story. That's why he's in everything because he's the main character. He's like the Goku of Pokemon's. While he was not in Detective Pikachu, the movie, they had a hint of him there. Misty is jealous. Dun, 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 dun. 'Cause yeah, this movie is non-canon because Shamudi is not in the Orange Islands, and they never made an Orange Islands game. Mm-mm. He's eating a piece of chicken. Yeah. Pokemon Master Quest season was good. Yeah, it had its moments. Well, this music is beautiful. Let me not say anything. It's beautiful, just absolutely gorgeous. And yes, this is the same score in the Japanese version. It's a beautiful flute. Let me just hear it. Hmm. Oh, that's enchanting. It's like the Ocarina of Time. That was gorgeous. That was a beautiful musical piece. She looks like a young bride. And then I know in Japan they have like a young, the age of consent is different over there. Wink. What's the most recent release for film that you liked? Well, I don't know. One from and one from Lightning Island. It's lovely. Japan has a way of putting this beautiful music in their animes and video games. Just and she winks at him. To me, the handsomest chosen one in years. Wink, wink. I don't know what's the last horror movie I saw that I really liked in the theater. It's been a while. Yeah, like Ash, I like wearing a hat outside. It's a person part of my personality. While anime movies cost a lot of money, yeah, especially when it's hand drawn because it's real. It's not a computer. It's done by this with hands. Seasick over it. Ash kisses lots of girls. Well, they usually kiss him. Does turning red violate any constitutional amendments? No, it's just that it was pandering. Being Asian doesn't excuse you from talking about period blood and gyrating and all that. It's not neat, guys. We get it. It's a little girl story about growing up. I've seen it done better. And Inside Out. And Pikachu, too. Yeah. I missed the voice of Meowth. He passed away a couple years ago. Maddie Blumstein. There's Slow King. He has sad eyes. Like, mm-hmm. I miss the voice of Meowth. Yeah. I like the way the mouths move like this. It's very cute. That's why I say even in the Japanese version, the mouths move exactly the same. It's just a different language, and they put subtitles. That's fine. I respect the original source material. The voice actor behind Meowth was in one two of the god awful video Burquendo movies. Yeah, I didn't like their original Meowth voice, the one from the first season. The that's great, catch your Pikachu. I'm like, no, that voice was giving me a headache from episode 2 all the way to like the episode with the Diglett. Once they replaced that Meowth voice, I was fine with whoever voiced them after that because that first voice just was painfully not Meowth. Yes, they say this a lot in the movie. Zapdos, yeah. This is Brock's cameo that's coming up. There's a Professor Ivy and Brock. I'm just glad that I'm watching this again. It's been a while. Who's cuter, Pikachu or Totoro? I haven't seen My Neighbor Totoro yet. I've seen what the creature looks like. It's big and fat. It's pretty fluffy. Pikachu. I miss Ash, Missy, and Brock as well. Yeah, the original voices. I'm saying in the English dub, not the Japanese versions. I've only heard some episodes. Pokemon is technically a shonen anime. What does that mean? Shonen. Look that up. Shonen. Shonen means a genre of Japanese comics and animated films aimed primarily at young male audiences. Yeah, basically a manga and all that. Uh, Manga artists usually use the eyes to indicate emotions and sensitivity. Yeah, it is a shonen because the eyes go whoop and all that. It's like like a Looney Tunes, but in Japan. You saw the chips, the writings in Japanese. Yeah. I never knew that word shonen. Thanks for. Where's Ash? Hmm. So, shonen stands for animes meant for males. Yeah, like me. I'm a guy. I know what I am. One's meant for girls is like Sailor Moon. So the boat can fly like in Peter Pan or Hook. Yeah, she is a girl. There's no non-binary anime characters in this show, in this series. It doesn't. Birds don't want to be trapped in a cage all day. They want to fly and be free. Pikachu will get you. Pokemon Soul, Silver, X and Y, and Diamond and Pearl are my favorite games. Yeah, those are really good games. There wasn't one version that I was like, oh, I wish it was never made. It was Ranger. I didn't play that one, and also the Mystery Dungeon. I wasn't a big fan of that either. I played the first one, but I just couldn't get into it. I prefer catching my Pokemon, not playing as one. Catching, training, trading, evolving. That's what I like. And exploring. That's what Shield did really well. People like, oh, this game is garbage. No, it was amazing. Seeing that open world, it still had the fun factor of the games of back in the day. He gets a glass ball, kind of like the Dragon Balls in Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. Except there's no little stars here. I hate Pokemon Alola version. Yeah, that's fine. Not it wasn't for everyone. That was Sun and Moon. I did like those versions, but it wasn't for. Dun, 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 dun. Make it double. It's on the big screen. I hope it's not too early for me to say, but I'm looking forward to your Jetsons commentary. Yeah, I'm going to do it in June for Father's Day. It's going to be emotional for me since, a lot of those cast members are no longer with us. But one of the best animes. Yeah, I heard it's really good. Yeah. Yeah, they don't need the opposite sex again because they got each other because one is a boy, one's a girl. Yeah, again, see? In jokes. Yeah. I remember seeing that thing in the game and I was like, wow. I'm glad that the legendary birds didn't fly away like the way the legendary dogs that would run away and it was a pain in the ass to find them. Also, Mesprit, Zelf, and Uxie were really hard to catch because they were really high leveled and they would like use moves that would just like, you couldn't kill them because then you couldn't see them again. I didn't do anything to zap those. Zapdos just flies, with a presence. It's not feeling it. See, it just absorbs the electricity. It doesn't hurt it. What would you think if Ponyo was a Pokemon? It would be cute. Zapdos is hard to catch. Oh, it was very hard to catch. If you didn't have a Master Ball, it was almost possible to catch it. Toby Maguire fan, yeah. It certainly did. There's a lot of atmosphere in this movie that was missing in the first one. The first one was basically just Mewtwo screwing with the rest of the trainers, telling them I'm the most powerful Pokemon trainer, and I'm like, no, I want to capture a Pokemon and clone them. That's basically what happened. And they remade that movie in CG on Netflix. I haven't seen it yet, but I will probably for the summer. I want. Yep, he gets Zapdos. Some people thought it was boring. I'm like, no, there's a lot of atmosphere. We're almost an hour in, and he's already caught two of them. Got him. And they get captured too. Team Rocket and Ash, Misty, and Tracy and Melody. There's Articuno, the last one. Are you familiar with the Studio Ghibli films? Yes. Urbig and the Spit Witch, I haven't seen. And if you are, how does the animation in that movie look? I haven't seen that one yet. But I cried when Ash turns to stone. Oh, yeah, that was really traumatizing for a kid's movie in the late 90s. Of course, they couldn't do that. Kill the franchise? No. They do kind of cop out on that death and that ending because you can't kill Ash. How is the series going to go on? Plus, they already teased another movie, so it kind of weakens that death more. There's the ancient tablet. Yeah. In this movie, Ash almost dies, but they don't retcon it. Misty has to save him. So, see, that's a beautiful painting, a matte painting of some angels on the wall, on the ceiling. Yeah, that's like in Beauty and the Beast. Mhm. So am I. Yeah, a lot of them. Good thing he didn't know what other legendaries were going to come. Entei, and Raikou, and Suicune. Yeah, legendary dog. Sonic 2 is on Paramount Plus. Good for you. You can watch it now. In Pokemon movie, I Choose You, Ash also dies. Yeah, I know because that's supposed to be like a prequel to the anime. Yeah, this is Articuno. It's got a great entrance into the film. Almost an hour in. Beautiful, beautiful bird. I love that. He's freezing everything. It's like ice beam, ice beam. It's like Elsa's powers in his beak. Yeah, the old man just sits there until the end of the movie. Yeah, you got water Pokemon. You got Dugong, Seadra, Golduck. Yeah, they have gold bats and they can fly, yet they're not flying in the air. I guess because they're not birds. And Zapdos, yeah. They're part of the prophecy. hmm I said five. Yes, interesting. hmm hmm It's a Raichu. I know. Trust me, I've seen the anime. Most anime movies are either 40 minutes long or only an hour and 15. This is about 120. I saw this in the theater, so because it's pretty epic. They don't want to make an anime 2 hours. Like Princess Mononoke is considered the greatest anime film of all time, and it's 2 hours long. It's like 2 hours and 15 minutes without the end credits. It's pretty long. hmm There's a lot at stake in this movie. Definitely agree with you, John. It's epic. It is epic. Yeah, I felt that in the theater. I wasn't an adult when I saw this in the theater. I wasn't an adult until Detective Pikachu came out in the theater in 2019, and then I saw it last year. Wait, which anime did you mention was 2 hours? Princess Mononoke. Pikachu. Here we go. Yeah, but you don't catch Articuno. He tries to, but he doesn't get him. Hmm. There comes Lugia. Those glowing eyes. Yes, Lugia is talk here. It is a psychic Pokemon. What conditions would you watch Grace of the Fireflies? By myself, because I heard it's very, very depressing. Princess Mononoke is not for kids. I know. A lot of Miyazaki's films are not. Just because it's animated, it doesn't mean it's a PG-13 movie, basically. Roar. Wheezing. What happened? Oh, great. The movie's skipping. Oh, great. Well, I'm gonna have to finish the movie on my tablet. Let's just see here. It's starting to skip, but oh well. I could do the rest of it on my tablet. I'll try to find it here. So I did get this movie. The short film worked fine, but the DVD is scratched. That's why some person that gave me this is used. I'll just shut it off here. I'll just continue here on my tablet. Put the headphones here. I'll still keep it because the short film works. So that's all I really wanted because I have the Blu-ray, but I don't want to put it right now. So I'll just read the chat. I see Grave of the Firefly. Seriously, autocorrect. Yeah, I heard that it's really, really depressing, but we're not done yet. I'm just gonna see the rest of the movie on my tablet. I got about 20 or 30 minutes left, so I just got to start off where I left off, and hopefully it'll work. That's how I saw Ghostbusters Afterlife last year when it was in the theater, because I didn't go to the theater to see it. So I got to get another copy of this, and if I ever get Pokemon 3 on DVD, I'll just probably do the Blu-rays for the next one. Um, have you seen Sonic X? No, not yet. Just the original, the '90s cartoons. Let's just go to, was it B-Flix? Yeah, B-Flix, not V-Flix, B-Flix, B-Flix. Search. Close this. We got through half of it already, so I don't want to have to do this in two parts. Dan Stevens is in the English dub of Rearwig. Yeah, because apparently back then they had to cast people that were British to do voices in an anime. No, hold on. I'm looking for B Flick. Have I seen Sonic X if it was better than the '90s and the '80s cartoon? I haven't seen it yet. I think it's on streaming. Let's see if I can see it here. B Flicks, Pokemon, the movie 2000. Or I could just see it here. Not English subtitles, because then I can't have to read the subtitles. Also, Horseface is the English dub of The Wind Rises. No, I'm not gonna see that one. I'll put dubbed. Let me see if it's over here. I just need to finish where I left off when they were throwing Wheezing out. This is Hoopla. Hoopla Digital. Let me see. I gotta sign up for this, right? Yeah. When I get to the end credits, I'll stop. Accept all. Come on, play it. Dubbed. 1, 2, 3 films. And I think we got it. Hold on. I don't care where I finish it. I just want to finish the movie because from where I left off. Let's see here. It's loading. It's loading. Yeah, let's skip all this. Skip that. Wait a minute. Here we go. I'll just leave her there. Got 40 minutes in, guys. I'm going to watch it on my tablet. So excuse me. Put the sound on. There we go. Back on. If I have to finish digitally, it's fine. It's because this disc is scratched. Look how scratched it is. I bought it used. That's why. But I have it on Blu-ray. The short film works fine, but yeah. Because look at this disc. Look at this. There's scratch on that. Kids can't take care of a disc. Yeah, we're up to Arbok now. So, yeah. Cha! It happened with me last year when I did the Spider-Man movies. It was skipping. So I had to finish it on digital. That won't happen with the Ghostbusters. Don't worry. Ghostbusters 2, I have it digitally, so I can watch it. Yeah, we're 40 minutes in here. So we got about 50 minutes left or 45 minutes. I'll just put the DVD player away. Hold on. Damn those scratches. Yeah, scratches. You know what happened? These parents buy their kids a kids movie and they throw the disc around like a freaking frisbee, you know? It's the worst. It's the worst thing in the world. I'm like, take care of your media. So I'm gonna keep this just for the short film because I have the Blu-ray for this and it's in perfect condition. So screw the parents that bought this movie for their kids and they play it with the freaking disc like a toy. This isn't a toy, it's a DVD. Yep, this is when the birds are fighting each other. It's pretty cool. That needs to be washed. It's almost done. Are you gonna do Drake and Josh Go to Hollywood? I don't own that one. I have to own the movie or have the movie on digital. And it looks fine here on digital. 1, 2, 3 movies, they have it because the movie's over 20 years old, so it's going to be available. This isn't like when Firestarter came out last week. That bombed badly. Put this in here for now. We're almost done. Let me just use a stress ball. This is brought to you by Brooklyn College. Health and Wellness Initiative. Oh, yeah, I love their their What does a bird chirps? Yeah, the chirping is this is CG. The backgrounds here. I'm glad I got this movie on Blu-ray because what the hell? Parents let their kids throw disc in the house? Yeah, that's why I don't let. I never let little kids touch my Blu-rays and DVDs. I want to keep them in good condition. He got the second ball now. Here comes Lugia. It helps save them. Do zap by the lightning. Hit to get by the droppings. Eat some crackers. No. I'm right here, guys. Don't worry. Lugia saves them. Hold on. Stupid scratches. Okay, let's continue. Here comes Slow King's voice. Take the treasure. Today's parents don't take responsibility for their kids. Yeah, they run into the street and touch everything and knock things over, and they don't. My battery's fine. My battery's at 94%. So we're almost an hour in. Sorry about the delay. It's just that the disc was scratched. Not my fault. I'm only keeping it because of the short. The short film worked fine. Luna Stone? He sounds bored. A lot of people know your name, apparently. Good thing I have the tablet to see these movies digitally. If anything goes wrong with the physical media. With Ghostbusters 2, I have it digital, so it'll be fine. This still looks amazing, this animation. This is stunning. When Lugia uses Aeroblast, this is the first time you see it. There it is. Awesome. Mm-hmm. Looks amazing. When I first saw Lugia and on the cover of the Pokemon uh, Silver, I was like, wow. And yes, that's the first version I ever played in Johto. Unbelievable. They made this cool looking thing. Yes, it is. It don't belong to me. fight Lugia at once. The wine rice also has one of her. Because they have to get big name actors to do the voices. In Pokemon, they didn't need that. They just get some voices that sound like characters would sound in an American dub, not British actors. It just doesn't fit. Here it does, but in with the villain. But Ash. I bet in the Japanese version they say the word Satoshi with something that rhymes with Satoshi. I don't know. To me, anime should not have people with accents. It just sounds fake. Because it sounds like an accent that they wouldn't have if it were a cartoon. But this one Lugia falls, yeah. And its weakness is ice. The helicopter scene. For us. Mm-hmm. The Tauros and Alakazam, Venusaur, Clefairy. This is CG in the background. Mm-hmm. There's only one hope, yeah. Or shall turn to ash. It's right in the legend. We know. It. Are you excited for Top Gun Maverick? I haven't even seen the original. I know. I know. Because he's a legendary Pokemon. Let me just hear that music in. The original movie is great. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. This is when Lugia comes out of the water. Angels to be supposed above and below the sea. Mm-hmm. The choice is yours. Where your heart leads. Ash starts crying. Yeah, I watched Top Gun. I can't wait for this one. Would you want Channing Tatum-Jones in the anime? I don't know. Now I feel more like the Frozen one. Mm-hmm. 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 Gotcha. It's his story. They say the actor is like 14 or 15 in X and Y. Yeah, because a lot of time has passed. Yeah, he's still a kid. If this was his actual age, he'd be in his 30s like me. Because he was 10 in the original version, so that was 25 years ago. He should have been like 35 or something like that. Mm-hmm. But, they don't want to age him too much. Because I have the steelbook of this movie. I have it right here. Look. Oh, there goes Yoda. See, look. Pokemon the movie, the first movie, 2003. So I got this at Best Buy years ago. It's a cool steelbook. All widescreen. All the discs are in perfect condition. Why didn't I put that? Well, I don't have a Blu-ray player down here. That's why. The reason they don't want to age him is because he appeals to kids. Yeah, and kids that grew up watching the show that are adults now, like me and my sister. Yeah, Team Rocket actually helps in this movie, so they serve a purpose. They're not just there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Well, they're not there just to fill time. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay, so if we don't get tonight, mm-hmm. It's still good. Like this movie, the plot is very intricate for a kids' film, and it doesn't get too dark so that the kids can enjoy themselves. The first movie got really dark. The scene when the Pokemon are just fighting each other, it was really dark to see that. Pikachu, the Poke Engine, and Friends. I don't know what that is. I think that was a game that failed. I guess I could plug this in. Mm-hmm. That way the battery doesn't die on me. Over 1,000 episodes and like more than 20 movies, including Detective Pikachu. There was a Netflix movie that came out last year. I saw The Secrets of the Jungle. It's a little over the top for me, but I didn't hate it. Still better than Heroes. Pikachu. It's a Dragon Ball. It's a spoof that Pikachu was Thomas the Tank Engine. Okay. Almost done. We're almost an hour in. I mean, right here is 126 because I had to stop the DVD because it was skipping. It's fine. No matter where I see it, I just want to finish this. I don't want to do it in two parts. I got other live commentaries to do this the rest of this month and in June. Poor Articuno. It still looks great, so. This is a cool scene. The music in the background, him jumping on Lugia, that's awesome. Yep. This is great. Like Dragon Ball Z, when he's riding on a dragon or a cloud, they grab onto Lugia's leg. This is pretty epic, man. Pokemon Hoopa and Magic Rings was certainly dark. Yeah, it was. It was pretty dark. Eddie Murphy voiced Pikachu. Would that be unsettling? Yeah. Well, from Devastation. It's great. They never do. They never die because the Team Rocket's been around for decades. These three mainly, because you got Butch and Cassidy and a bunch of others too. He has a great voice. I guess it'd be better than if Chris Tucker or Kevin Hart voiced him. Oh God, that would be terrible. They are not sure. Dragon Ball is not for kids, especially Z. I know. Nudity and a ton of violence in the Japanese version. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this is when those giant blades or something like that. Wait, no, like those capture rod things. Destiny will be fulfilled at last. You can see the struggle in Lugia's face. It's great animation. It really is. It's not confusing. If you've never seen the show, then you're going to be completely lost with some of the storyline, or at least play the game. This is Aeroblast, the most powerful flying type move. That's right. Screw you, buddy. Lawrence the Third. Yeah, he arrow blasts you to death. He also hits the legendary birds as well. Have you ever seen any venomous snakes in person? No, I've seen them from a distance. I don't go near anything venomous, snakes, bugs, or any otherwise. See, Ash is knocked out. He should have died from this. Tornadoes. Your hair is blowing in the wind. Yeah, there was a theory that Ash is in a coma dreaming went on a Pokemon journey. Ah, that's just a fan theory. Here he looks like a coma because he's not even moving. Are your rattlesnakes creepy and ugly in your opinion? Yeah, they are. This movie also was a massive hit in 2000, in the year 2000, because kids went to the theater to see it, and it did not disappoint me. Yep, on his own, and he could barely move. It's like Frodo at the end of Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter at the end of Deathly Hallows Part 2. So epic. It's almost 3 o'clock. Pokemon was a Spanish or Mexican friend. Would you hate it? He's putting a ball into a socket. Hmm. And this movie actually making it a fetch quest makes sense because in the game you have to do this all the time, but making Rise of Skywalker a fetch quest did not make any sense. That's not what the people signed up for. They wanted to see a conclusion to three trilogies and it failed. This at least had a beginning, a middle, and an end. This movie, and it's a standalone from the first film, so I could take this hat off. It's almost done. Mm. Here we go. The nice, beautiful music that they put in this film. It's like the Ocarina time. Batman, Paul Dano, creepy. Oh no, yeah, he was pretty creepy. The birds are awake. She must have held her breath for a while. Mm. And the music is amazing. That score, that orchestra, mwah, I love it. The birds flying. Did you hear about George Miller's upcoming film, 3,000 Years of Longing? No, not yet. There's Lugia coming out of the water again. Blam! This one he rides him again. There's not a lot of dialogue. It's just a lot of noises and music. That's it. You get like a silent picture. There's no dialogue. It's just atmosphere, which is great. You got to patience and taking this whole thing in. Disney doesn't get that anymore. Just let me feel the scene of a movie. Don't preach. Just don't dwell on it. Just let me take it all in. It starts Tilda Swinton and Idris Elba are genie with pointy ears. That's all the birds flying in one frame. That's great. Now they're going back to their island. That was amazing, man. That music was absolutely fantastic. Is Natalia Ramos worse than Diego Luna? Yeah. Oh, she was horrible. Hey, Mario, you just made it to the end of this movie. I'm doing Pokemon the movie 2000. The DVD was skipping, so I'm just watching it digitally. Got about 7 minutes left. I'm not going to see the end credits. There's no post credit scene or nothing. Just singing. That's about it. Has been tamed. This one, his mom sees him again. Do you think the other Luna was there, just there? Yeah, he was just there, just like my mom. Yeah. Heard that you didn't care about Henry Day. No, I don't watch it. It's a good speech that she gives to him. It's a speech that my mom would say to me. Mute card. I got that mute card. So, would you ever want to go to Australia? Maybe after the pandemic ends. Oh yeah, they break the fourth wall in the scene. It's meta. I like that. Finds out. And that was the movie, yeah. That was Pokemon the movie 2001. It's a nice, beautiful song, The Power of One by Diana Ross, but I'll just hear that next time. It's a really good movie, and it really holds up really well. For being 22 years old, and I saw it that summer in the theater in the back in the year 2000, I really did enjoy watching it again. But thanks for watching, guys. Another reason why you never want to go to London because of the rainy weather. Yeah, that and because kind of the people over there, Mintos are assholes. But anyway, thanks for watching this podcast, sticking with me to all the way to the end. Had some technical issues, but I got through the movie and it still holds up. And I'm not in this alone, guys. Thanks for watching. And my next live stream will be probably in a few days. See you later. That was good.